A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Here's Petrovic. This, Clark, should be a tactical matchup.
I agree. I mean, these teams like to get it done in the half court, set up the half court offense, run it, go through their options, and then get a quality shot. And sometimes we'll be up against that shot clock with the way these teams play.
Here's Simpson. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. Here's Petrovic. Clock at 6. Stolen. 3-on-3. Here's O'Reilly. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
To the middle. Markovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Defense just a touch hyperactive that time.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Petrovic. Nifty move. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Stripped it away. They push it up 4-on-3. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the drive. It's tipped. Up again. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Picked off in midair. Markovic. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Simpson with the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Into the lane. Pass to Petrovic. Six on the shot clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Takes a 3. That shot, no good.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Steffens pulls it in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they're running. Markovic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Simpson. To the wing on the left. Here's O'Reilly. Off target from outside. One-on-one fast break. Uncovered. Count it. Petrovic has got 5 points so far.
Well, 6 of their last 10 points coming off the fast break.
To the inside. To the paint. Markovic scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Simpson. Ripped away. And so here's the home team. They set the pick. Elbow shot. Steffens pulls it in. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Jovic. 1:58 left to play here in the first. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Fires for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Another steal. The steal. .121 left to play in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Strong move inside sends him to the stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the pick. Down low. Steffens pulls it in.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
From the low block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. .40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Makoka. Pass to Simpson. Here's Makoka. And he makes good on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's a screen. Here's Jovic. And Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he banks in the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Steffens. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Relic. And a miss there on the triple. Driving inside. Count that one.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Makoka. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now here's Adidas, Greg, this season introducing new team uniforms. 30% lighter, they say. Have you checked them out?
I don't think that lighter weight will have players jumping higher, but if they're more comfortable, who knows? It may even help.
There's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Richard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
From deep. Makoka grabs the rebound.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cuts off the pass. Here's Jovic. Deflects the pass. Pushing it up. They set the pick. Shoots it up. The shot misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Steffens. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Inside. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Makoka. A floater. It's rebounded by Jovic. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Down low. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
So both teams changing it up here. To the left side wing. Baseline try. That's short off the rim. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the paint. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Fires the three. Makoka grabs the rebound. Out in his own on the break. Here's Simpson. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And here we go. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. To the middle. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the middle. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Driving the lane. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
They swipe it. Markovic. And he dunks it down.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
To the paint. Here's Makoka. No good with the layup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Simpson. Out left to the wing. He tries for 3. Petrovic with the rebound. Markovic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A moment for an injury report.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Here's Simpson. Fires from way outside. The shot that time not on target.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Petrovic. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Simpson. Six on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. That one doesn't drop.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. For three. He can't get it to go. Pass to Makoka. Out to the wing. 18 feet out. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Over to the left wing. Petrovic. No good on the three. It's picked off. From the arc. No good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Driving in. The layup off target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Petrovic. 6 points for him. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Here's Simpson. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Simpson's got 6 points. Here's Petrovic. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Stolen away. Inside. Clock at 6. To the left wing. The 19-foot shot. That shot off the mark. they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
For the tie. No good that time. It's tipped. Markovic. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
From the wing. Unable to get that one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Keeps it alive. Tries yet again. Oh, that's blocked.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the wing on the left. That one drops for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Here's the screen. Here's Richard. And he drops it in from the low post.
The defense was solid, but that's better offense. Welcome to the NBA.
Here's Jovic. Launches it. No good that time. .151 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Stevens. Misses the layup. Drives to the hoop. .136 left in the third. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Takes it inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. That's tipped. It's 2-on-1. Here's Guzman. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Showing off the range, making the defense stand up and take note.
To the paint. Stephens pulls it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
From past the arc. No good on that one. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's O'Reilly. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Jovic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Here's Guzman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Good on both. The 15-footer, and it's good. 2 points.
Massaging it from mid-range. Nice shot there.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Shot clock at 6. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And that one misses.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Steffens. To the paint to tie it up. No good on the layup. And he drives in. Doesn't go that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Down low. Here's Jovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Swiped away. Fast break. Here we go. From outside the arc. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He takes it in. Pass to Makura. Here's Jovic. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. That one's not going to go. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so here's the home team. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inside. Here's Petrovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Ball's knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Stevens. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Jovic. Comes up empty down low. It's deflected. They get it back. And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. So he comes up empty at the line. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Petrovic. To the wing right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
The three. It's not going to go for him. Here's Petrovic. Inside. Markovic. And they'll get another chance. Here's Petrovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Petrovic. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pulls from the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the layup falls.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Right wing. Here's Petrovic. Six to shoot. The three. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's O'Reilly, and the shot goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Petrovic. There's the screen to the inside, to the middle, and he goes in for the dunk.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Got a piece of it. From downtown, the shot comes out. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Another steal. There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And